Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Lena Michaels and we are here for the card reading and the weekly guided meditation. So I want to welcome you all here. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do hit the subscribe button below. I would be very, very grateful if you would do that. And that way you'll be able to get a free meditation every single week. Okay? So it's wonderful to be back. I wasn't here last week. My son got married, so that was really, really awesome. And if you remember, the wedding card came up for several weeks in a row, so that was pretty cool. And now here we are in Mercury retrograde, still in Mercury retrograde, which will be over in the first couple days of June. I want to talk a little bit about the Mercury retrograde situation and what that means and what it does and how it affects us. First of all, Mercury is a planet of communication. Excuse me. So all communication can go wonky, okay? That means your phone, that means your computer, that means your communication with yourself, your communication with your friends, family, coworkers, significant other, children, etc. So it also means that there is a little more anxiety, maybe a little more headaches, maybe a little more just kind of feeling not quite grounded and settled. Now, this is the second Mercury retrograde series of this year. We had one January to February, and we have another one coming up in September. But we're going to be out of this one soon, and so any plans that you make can go awry. So just give yourself more time if you're going to take a plane somewhere. Give yourself more time when you're communicating about heavy issues with someone who's important to you. Just be aware of the fact that that's the way it is right now and it's going to be over. So if things feel cloudy or Mercury, yeah. If things feel cloudy or murky, just know that they're going to clear up soon and the way will be clear for you. Okay? So that's a little bit about Mercury retrograde. You can Google it and look into it some more and read more about it. But don't get too caught up in the drama of any upsets right now or any miscommunications right now. It's in the energy. It's in the planets. That's just kind of the way it is right now. But it will change because the nature of the universe is change. All right. So we're going to pull some cards today, and let's see what's cooking in the cards, okay? And let's see. I'm going to choose from my trusty tarot deck. Let's see what comes up. That's this one right here. And these card readings that I do are not for me. They are for you, okay? So the things that come up are relevant to you. So if you have a question right now, think about what that question is. Maybe write it down. If you want clarity on something, maybe write it down and see what the cards have to say to you, okay? Actually, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I think it's a little loud. I just heard the rain stick and it sounded pretty loud. Okay, it's down one notch. There we go. Okay. So I'm asking the cards to show us whatever is relevant for you, those who are watching or listening whenever they're watching or listening. And we are divinely protected and surrounded by healing white light and benevolent energies right now. No negativity can come into this sphere now or anytime around us because we are divinely protected. All right. So give us some guidance and some clarification on some situations. I am not reading a card for a particular person tonight. Sometimes I do, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Tonight is just a general one for all of you, okay? If you want a specific one read for you, there'll be information about that in the description, okay? And tell you how you can get that done or how you can get it privately if you want. All right, cut the cards once. And here we go. What's going on? Okay, this is the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card. And I am going to choose another one right after it. And it's this one. Okay, so we have the Major Arcana card here, which is the High Priestess. And she's wearing the same color I am, actually. Beautiful blue. See that? Okay. And she's between two pillars, a black one and a white one. And she's got pomegranates on the screen behind her. See that, pomegranates? Okay, pomegranates are a symbol of fertility. All the seeds that are in there, they're a symbol of fertility. She also has the moon right there in her crown. And she's sitting with her foot on a lunar crescent. The High Priestess is a very powerful card. She is telling us nothing is black and nothing is white. Find balance, find balance. Stay centered within that balance and stay in touch with your intuition and your feminine intuition guidance, regardless of whatever sex you are or how you present. And behind her is, it's fertile. Possibilities are endless. Everything is possible, okay? And see the top of the pillars? They're connected at the top. They're wider at the top. It's almost like a funnel. You know how a funnel is wider at the top, pulling in the energy and siphoning it down, pulls in the energy and then siphons it down. She's wearing blue, which is the beautiful blue of the throat chakra. Here's the High Priestess. Very powerful card. Very powerful card. The High Priestess is about staying centered and connected and channeling from the highest. So, come from your highest self. We all know what our highest self wants us to do. Listen to that and be with integrity. Be with humility and be with integrity in all of your dealings and interactions. And come from the highest that you are able to come from. Okay, there's that. Now, this is a young person right here. This is a page, or it's a youthful aspect of yourself. Let me tell you a little bit about this guy. This is the Page of Wands, okay? The Page of Wands looks like he's in the desert right there. See that? There's no grass or anything. There's really no water. It's just kind of like sand, all right? He's wearing red leggings. He's kind of grounded. And he's got a little red feather in his helmet, okay? And the red feather is very symbolic of Mercury, okay? And he's also got a wand right here with the leaves coming out of it, which means that things are blossoming. Even though things seem bleak, the desert, things are blossoming. Page of Wands. Wands have to do with air. They have to do with, you know, the expression, it's all in the breath. Our breath is our life. Our breath is what connects us to everything. Our breath is what connects us to the higher realms. Without breath, we are not alive. Breath is consciousness. So, wands have to do with breath. So we're going to do a little breathing when we do our guided meditation today, okay? This is about a youthful person or a youthful aspect of yourself who is creative in the midst of what appears to be nothing going on. Your creativity is still there. It's still able to be activated, even though it looks like there's nothing going on, because your creativity comes from in here, okay? So let yourself be creative in your thoughts. Use your breath to be consciously programming what you want to create. And that's the page. You know, I think I'm going to choose one more from this deck right here. I'm just going to choose the card right on the top. Oh man, okay, there we go. This is a Cups card. Cups have to do with emotion and water. Wands are air, okay, and ideas. This is water and emotion. See all the water there? Look at all that water. And look at the moon. So we have the moon in her helmet, in her headdress, and with her foot right there, and her gown around the moon, okay? And then we have this guy with the moon. This person is walking away from an emotional situation and he's leaving things behind. This is go ahead and walk away from things that do not serve you. Even if it seems bleak and lonely, walk away. See how bleak this looks? And he's alone. Walk away from things that do not serve you, okay? And it's an 8. An 8 is 2 circles like this. That's an 8, okay? Turn the 8 on the side. It's kind of like glasses, okay? See things clearly. And 8 is balance. 2 circles on top of one another. So be balanced. Do your best to see things clearly and walk away when it's not happening. Just, take yourself away from the situation. You can do it. You might have to cross some situations, see all the water he's walking across, but you will end up on solid land right there. Think about your question. Does this apply? My guess is that it does on some level, because it always does on some level. Like it knows all the time from people telling me that the cards seem like it was a reading just for them, like it was a personal reading just for them and really right on just for them. So think about your question and think about those cards. And I'm going to pull a little more here, okay? I'm going to go to this one. This is the angel deck. And let's see what's in here. Give us more substantiation, more elaboration, more inspiration, more clarification on what we just saw. These meditations are never premeditated. The meditations are never premeditated. I just start talking and the cards guide me to where we're supposed to go in the meditation, okay? Luna the meditation cat must be shedding. I have cat hairs in my nose. I don't know where she is. She's been behaving a little strangely today. I'm not sure about that. I'm a little concerned about her. All right, here we go. Okay. What do you desire? A lot of times we think about the things we don't want to happen. We don't think about the things we want to happen. Okay, what do you desire? She is in a beautiful garden, very springtime looking. See that? And her wings and these beautiful, looks like gladiolas. You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Remember, the creative guy out in the middle of nowhere, still able to create. You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, very important, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Who doesn't want that, right? Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here, move this over here, so I have room for the cards. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what do you desire. Okay, here we go. Think again about your question. This card comes to you because you've been waiting for external signs of what you should do next. The angels say that the answer comes from inside of you. You must decide what you want before anything can change. Carve out time to meditate upon your true heart's desires and know that you deserve the best, as we all do. Don't be caught up in busy, 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 busy. You don't have time for this, you don't have time for that. Make time to think about and create in your mind what you want. Here are some additional meanings. Use affirmations and positive visualizations to manifest your desire. Clarify your desires. Release any guilt or fear regarding asking for what you want. Ask for what you want. If you don't ask, no one's to blame but you. If you don't spend the time to visualize and create in your mind, using your breath, calm breath to create, if you don't do that, if you don't walk away from situations that are bringing you down emotionally, if you don't come from your highest place and know that there are shades of gray, not everything is black and white, what do you desire? It's up to you. Manifest your magician alter ego and start creating. All right, that's from that deck. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go with indigos. Let's see what they have to say today. All right, indigos, come talk to us. All right, indigos. It's getting very warm in here. I think I'm gonna have to get up and turn the fan on. Okay, more clarification, substantiation, validation, explanation. Guide us, direct us, stimulate our minds to move in a creative direction. And you know what? I really am going to get up and turn the fan on because it feels very warm to me right now. I'll be right back. Summers are coming, people. Summers are coming. I'm just moving the fan around right now so that it's going to be just hitting me. It's an oscillating one. There we go. Just hitting me. Okay. All right. Okay. Ah, boy, does that feel good. Okay. Moving a little close here. Okay, so let's see what's cooking here. These are indigo angels. Indigos are any age, not just children. A lot of people say, oh, it's just the indigo children. No, it's any age. Indigos are any age. Indigos are those who are very, very sensitive, both emotionally, spiritually, and physically. They often have food sensitivities, things like that. And they are feeling like they have a mission here. They are feeling like this incarnation is a mission, and that part of their mission is to make a positive impact on the earth and to make a positive impact on humanity, even in small ways. It doesn't have to be giant ways, but they feel like their life is important and what they have to contribute is important in this lifetime. They often are in helping professions and they want to help others or enlighten others. So artists, musicians, sensitive people, and those who have that are working to save the planet and just wanting to do good are usually indigos. Okay, if you're watching this and listening to this, 100%, I bet you're an indigo. Okay, otherwise you wouldn't be attracted to it. You wouldn't be vibrating to it because that's just the way it goes. We kind of like vibrate to each other. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see what's going on here. All right, I'm going to cut the deck once. Oh, that air feels so good. Okay, send love. Well, yeah, why not, right? Why would you want to send anything else? If you send anything else, you're hurting yourself. You send love, you're helping yourself. And the other person, of course. Send love. What is she holding? She's holding something. Looks like she's holding rocks. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Send love. All right, so let's see what we got here about sending love. Love is the most powerful vibrational energy in the universe. This card asks you to remember that all energy is based in love. When something seems unfair or when you feel lost in a situation, it's important not to dwell upon the negative. When you feel lost in a situation, don't dwell on the negative. Just walk away from it, okay? Because when you dwell upon the negative, it only attracts more negative to you. So when you dwell on the negative, you get more. I've talked about this before. When you talk about not having any money, you get more situations of not having any money. When you talk about situations of things not working out, jobs never work out for me, then you create a situation where jobs never work out for you, okay? So don't dwell on the negative. Turn it around and say it in a positive way, okay? And there's a way to say things in the positive, even if they're kind of negative or if they've happened to you and they're negative. You say it in the past tense instead of, oh, jobs never work out for me. I know someone who does this, and as a result, they never work out for her. She's always getting fired because she says jobs never work out for me. If she could say, in the past, I've had some challenges with jobs working out, but I think things can change. That allows the possibility and the opening for the universe to give to you situations that are different than the ones you've had, which you do not want to perpetuate. So use the past tense if you're going to express how something isn't working out or didn't work out or is a lack kind of situation or a negative situation. As an indigo, you're a very powerful manifester, and the angels need you to replace feelings of anger, sadness, or frustration with love. See the situations and people in your life surrounded by the pure, tender embrace of heaven, and you'll experience newfound happiness. There you go. I'm going to pull one more card. We're going to get into the meditation, okay? So here we go from this deck. All right. More inspiration, more elaboration, more explanation, more clarification. One final card before we get into the guided meditation. One final card. One final card. What's it going to be? Give us the card. Tell me when to stop. Stop. Okay. Oh. Clairsentience. Archangel Raguel. Love this. Okay. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings. They signify divine guidance. That is so important. So many people ignore. They just ignore sensations and they try and push them away. Don't do that. Your body is an energetic receptor, okay? It's trying to communicate with you all the time. Health issues, your body speaks all the time. It doesn't speak English. It speaks sensation, feeling, and symptom. So what's your body telling you, okay? Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Let's talk a little more about that, and then we're going to get into the guided meditation. Clairsentience. Clairsentience is intuitive feeling, okay? Clairaudience is intuitive hearing. Clairsentience. Archangel Raguel. Please honor your feelings. And if you can't, ask Archangel Raguel to help you. Please honor your feelings. Don't be afraid of deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. Very important for those of you who are empaths, distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. I'll also help you clear any energies you may absorb. I'll guide you toward people, situations, and places with clear and loving energy. Follow your body's symptoms and you will be led to situations where you feel in harmony with the environment and the people. Okay? Your repetitive emotions and physical feelings provide important information. So please notice and follow these feelings. They are answers to your prayers. Ask me, Archangel Raguel, to help translate confusing messages so that you'll clearly know which steps to take. Like an air traffic controller, Raguel oversees archangels and angels, ensuring harmony, cooperation, and order among them all. In the same way, he'll help you sort out all of your feelings, enabling you to notice, understand, and follow them. You know, these angels, you can communicate with them. You can ask them for their help. They don't volunteer it, but if you ask, they will help you. So, my cards are falling here. So, ask Raguel when things seem overwhelming or unclear. Ask Raguel for guidance, okay? Like an air traffic controller. He'll help you navigate your way through a lot of stimuli and confusing situations. Take advantage of that. These messages aren't an accident that come in these cards. Excuse me, I'm starting to release. So these angels, they're speaking to us through these cards. These archetypal images in the tarot deck, they're speaking to us. They're guidance. They are coming from the collective unconsciousness to guide whoever is watching or listening whenever they watch or listen. Okay? All right. Now we're going to go into the guided meditation. Some of you want to skip right through to the guided meditation, and that's fine. In the description, you will see exactly what time the guided meditation starts. Others of you find that when you watch the first part with the card reading, it starts to take you into a deeper state of being, gently, little by little by little, so that when you go into the guided meditation, you go very deep. Whatever is best for you, do. Listen to your body, listen to your intuition, and you also may find, and I get notes about this all the time, that you may watch and have a question and get the guidance from the cards. And then a few days later, you'll get the guidance from the cards on another situation. Even though it's the same cards, they seem to make more sense to you for that other situation as well. It's kind of like when you read a book, you know, and then maybe 2 years later you'll read the book again and you'll think, was that in the book before? I don't remember that part. So you resonate with whatever is going on with you in the moment and whatever is relevant to you in the moment. And it's the same way when I do the guided meditation. You will resonate with whatever it is that I say that makes sense to you and resonates with you. And so, we're going to begin the guided meditation right now. Just going to look at the clock here. And so we're going to begin the guided meditation right now. Make yourselves comfortable. Allow your back to be straight. I'll give you a few minutes to get situated. And as I start to release and pull down the guided meditation, my eyes start watering, I start yawning, I clear my throat, I cough, whatever. Things like that, and that might be happening to you too. And just get situated and close your eyes. Ideally, you're in a situation where you will not be disturbed, and ideally you're listening with earbuds or headphones so that you can hear clearly and go into your own world. Getting ready now. Any outside sounds you become aware of that are everyday normal sounds don't distract you in any way, nor do they interfere with your experience of this gift you are giving yourself of this time. Any sound you hear allows you to go even deeper into your own experience. As you move further and further away from everyday waking reality. As your body begins to relax and release, the cares, concerns, worries, and frustrations of everyday reality of the Maya begin to fade away. No longer relevant, no longer important, no longer a part of your perception. Notice your breathing. As you breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Allowing the breaths to carry away any negativity, any concerns. Your breath is your link to the higher worlds. Your breath is consciousness. When you are consciously aware of your breathing, you are consciously aware. No longer in a trance-like sleep state, going through the motions of life. Focusing on your breath gets you in touch with higher realms and allows you to connect to a more conscious awareness and perception. In this way, you can see the synchronicities, you can see the connections, you can see the patterns. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. We so rarely give ourselves the opportunity to slow down. We so rarely give ourselves the opportunity to take time for ourselves to nurture our minds, to realign our awareness, to move ourselves to a different headspace, to move ourselves into a different state of consciousness, to just let go. Letting go of the cares and concerns. Being fully present, even though you may have thoughts drifting by. Allow them to just drift by. They're simply thoughts, thought forms, distractions. Just allow them to float on by. Be a witness to seeing them float by. After a while, you'll have less and less of them. Even long-term meditators have thoughts floating by. The key is to not focus on them, just let them go. Anything that is relevant or important, you will remember afterwards, after you have this experience. So there's nothing you have to do, nowhere you have to be. This is your time. This is for you. This is a gift you are giving you. Notice you're breathing into a natural rhythmic pace now. When you breathe in, your diaphragm goes up or out. And when you exhale, your diaphragm goes down or in. Notice that. Anytime you're in a situation where you feel that you need to soothe and calm yourself, focus on your breath. Your breath is the key. It is the key to unlock peace, calmness, and creativity, to allow you to visualize and imagine situations more aligned with your desires. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. Each count will allow you to relax more. Each count will allow you to go deeper. Each count will allow you to let go even more as you drift and float into a deeper state of consciousness. Beginning on the count of 5. Feeling a relaxing sensation beginning at the top of your head. Coming down over your scalp, down over the back of your head, and down over your face. Allowing your face to release and let go. Allowing your jaw to release and let go. Let there be a space between your upper and lower jaw so your teeth are not touching. Keep your jaw loose. That's it. Very good. Keep it loose. Moving down on the count of 4. Down through the back of the neck. Down through the shoulders. The upper shoulders. The elbows. And the forearms. Let it go. Feel the relaxing sensation coming out the tips of your fingers, like little currents of electricity. It's a sensation. See if you can feel it. Coming down on the count of 3. The neck in the front, the collarbones, the chest releasing. The lungs healthy and vibrant. The heart functioning perfectly. The liver, gallbladder, and bile quadrant functioning perfectly. The pancreas and the spleen functioning perfectly. The diaphragm naturally going out and expanding with the inhale and deflating with the exhale. Moving down to 2. Down through the pelvic area, down through the digestive system. The entire digestive system balancing, recalibrating. normalizing and regulating. Moving down through the upper thighs. Continuing down to 1. Down through the knees, the calves, and the ankles. All of the muscles and bones and ligaments and tendons in the feet, the ankles, the toes. Releasing and letting go. The entire body now relaxed from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Your entire being encircled by a healing, loving vibration of protection, health, positivity, and happiness. And drifting even deeper. And as you drift even deeper, you'll hear tones as we go from 1 down to 0. Allow the tones to take you deeper and deeper, as if your consciousness is riding on the sound current of the tones. Know that you can move your body if you need to release any other energy that may be still stuck in your being, or you may feel so comfortable that you're not moving at all. Either way, that's fine. Drifting deeper now from 1 down to 0. Letting yourself go deeper and deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Relaxing and floating and letting go. The body completely relaxed. The mind relaxed, yet alert to hear anything that might be relevant to you and to begin to incorporate it, effective immediately or in the near future. the heart chakra opening up, allowing you to be in touch with your heart's desire so that you can begin to consciously manifest and create what you desire. Knowing that there is no black and white, there are shades. Your intention is to always come from the highest and find balance within that. Staying in touch with your intuition. Even when things seem bleak, you have your creative capacity always available to you. Utilize it. It is no longer necessary for you to stay in situations which are draining emotionally. Walk away. Walk away. Do not get involved in draining drama. Leave it and move on. It isn't even necessary for you to discuss with those you are walking away from. Be kind, be respectful, and move on. What do you desire, really? What is it that you want? See it, feel it, imagine it, hear it, taste it. Make it real in your mind. The most powerful emotion in the universe is love. Send love. Be a beacon of love. Radiate love, acceptance, and kindness in your very being. Notice the recurring physical sensations that happen in your body. Listen to your body like you listen to a very dear friend telling you something important. Your body speaks always. Your job is to understand the language and act accordingly. Pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your feelings. They signify divine guidance. By listening to them, you will know the directions to go in. You will know what to say, what to do, where to go. You're fine-tuning your antenna, your spiritual antenna, so you can pick up signals They're always being given to you. And as you become more in tune with your body, more balanced in your body, you are more able to discern the signals that your antenna are picking up and act and behave accordingly. You make a commitment to yourself to give yourself time every day to daydream, to create, this is important work, O magician. This is important work. Keep yourself clear. Keep yourself connected so that you can manifest your destiny. Being mindful of your words to yourself. Being mindful of your actions, even when no one is around. Being mindful of sending love and being a receiving tower of love and a transmitting tower of love. Keeping your body clean, healthy, and pure so you can receive those signals. I honor you for taking this time for yourself, and I encourage you to do it often. I encourage you to do it daily. Align yourself with the powerful vibrations of the planet, the peaceful vibrations that are present regardless of the superficial appearances. This is like your cosmic vitamin. Doing it daily keeps you healthy, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Make this commitment to yourself. An investment in yourself, your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, is the very best investment you can make. The returns are great. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again, being with you again, in this space, unbound by time or limitation. I honor you. I see the light in you. It is a blessing to be here with you. And so it is. Namaste.